The clean cane enters the cane preparation area. It passes through powerful shredders, giant rotating drums. The shredded cane, now called bagasse, moves to the milling station. It is fed between massive group. The process is repeated 4 to 5 times. The partially dry fibrous mat, bagasse, is
The extracted raw juice is a dark greenish-brown, opaque liquid. It flows in open channels toward
The leftover vapor gas, now pale and dry, exits the milling train on a conveyor. It will be used later as fuel.
The raw juice is pumped into large, heated tanks. Lime, or calcium hydroxide, is
The lime reacts with impurities. It neutralizes acids and causes proteins, gums, and soil particles to coagulate into larger flakes.
The juice is heated further. Bubbles rise slowly. The impurities form a thick, dark scum on the surface.
The mixture is sent to a clarifier, a large, round, shallow tank. The heavy impurities slowly The muddy sediment at the bottom frotrin, called mud filter cake, is filtered out and removed, often used as fertilizer.
The clarified juice is now a translucent golden yellow color. It is much cleaner but still dilute, about 85% water. The juice enters a series of connected vessels called a multiple effect evaporator. It's a maze of shiny stainless steel pipes and chambers.
Steam heats the first vessel, boiling off water. The vapor from that vessel heats the next one at a lower.
By the final vessel, the thin juice has been concentrated into a thick, viscous, amber-colored syrup called thick juice or syrup.
The syrup is pumped into massive, vertical stainless steel tanks called vacuum pans or crystallizers.
A powerful vacuum pump reduces the pressure inside the pan. This allows the syrup to boil at a much lower temperature, preventing caramelization.
The process begins. A small amount of fine, powdered sugar, or seed, is injected into the super.
Over several hours, the crystals grow. The mixture, now called massiquite,
It's ready.
The massiquite is discharged from the bottom of the crystallizer into a large, heated holding tank, kept warm and agitated.
After a set time, the centrifuge slows. A spray of clean, hot water is applied inside to wash off the last layer of molasses from the crystals.
The raw sugar falls onto a conveyor below. The separated molasses, a dark, viscous stream.
The raw sugar is mixed with a warm, concentrated syrup to loosen the remaining molasses film, forming magma.
The magma is pumped to another set of centrifuges. This affination process. The washed sugar is dissolved in hot water to create a colorless liquor. This liquor is.
As the solution passes through the filter, you can see the impurities sticking to the carbon walls, while the pure sucrose continues unobstructed.
The filtered liquor is now crystal clear and water white. It goes through a second round of evaporation and crystallization in vacuum pans, just like before.
Amazing. The goal is perfect crystals. The white massicwheat is sent to another battery of high-speed centrifuges for final separation from the mother liquor. Out comes sparkling white, damp sugar. It's the iconic product, gleaming under the factory lights.
Inside the dryer, a stream of hot, filtered air flows counter to the sugar. The sugar tumbles, ensuring even drying. Steam rises from the mass.
The hot sugar then moves to a cooler, a similar drum where ambient or cooled air brings it down to room temperature.
The dry, cool sugar is conveyed to a multi-deck vibrating screen. Different mesh sizes separate crystals by grain size.
Different streams emerge: fine castor sugar, regular granulated, and larger coarse sugar for specific industrial uses.
Returning to the leftover bagasse from step 17. It's fed by conveyor into the roaring furnace of a high-pressure boiler. The bagasse burns fiercely, producing intense heat to create superheated steam.
The remaining steam from the turbines is then used for heating the evaporators and vacuum pans.
Some molasses is loaded into tanker trucks for shipment to be used in animal feed, distilleries for rum or yeast production.
Some is further processed in an on-site fermentation plant to produce bioethanol or other chemicals.
All wastewater from washing, condensation, and cleaning is treated. It passes through settling ponds, aerators.
We have an anomaly on the temperature gauge, upper right schematic.
Confirmed. Rerouting pressure and increasing coolant flow now.
If we reroute the energy flow here, we can improve the yield by 3%.
Agreed. Adjusting the parameters now.
Contrast cut to the modern, automated, computerized factory floor, highlighting centuries of technological evolution.
The final product: a slow, graceful pour of pure white granulated sugar into a glass bowl.
Powerful magnets suspended over the belt to catch any stray ferrous metal, like a lost bolt, before the cane enters the shredders. The shredder hammers are shown up close. They are massive, wear-resistant steel and are replaceable as they get blunt. The raw juice channels have simple screen filters to catch large pieces of cane fiber that escaped.
Higher density means less sugar left behind.
A network of pipes that collects the steam after it has given up its heat and returns the pure water back to the boiler, a closed-loop system.
Before beginning any work, always ensure the energy source is isolated. Secure the lock and tag.
The pressure readings were stable, but keep an eye on the flow rate here.
I've logged the maintenance update on page 42. Ensure the valve check is done by 6.
A small sideline where specialty sugars are made. Golden yellow plantation raw sugar or soft brown.
The weight of the bag. A worker effortlessly lifts this 50K bag, demonstrating the density and heft of the final product.
I swear, it was the funniest thing I've seen all week.
Funnier than Johnson trying to use the new machine.
Nothing is funnier than that.
Did you finish the reports from yesterday?
Almost. I'll wrap them up before the meeting.
the last bag of the season, folks. Go ahead and sign it right there. What a year!
Starch test. In the lab, iodine is added to a sugar solution. No color change means no starch-based adulterants are present.
I think the blue needs to be punchier on the pouch.
Okay, I can adjust the saturation right here.
Look at that! It moves so fast! How do the robots know where to put the boxes? This is amazing.
Finally, I thought that whistle would never blow. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
The sound indicates the viscosity. Listen closely and feel the vibration.
And the increased steam pressure, is that normal at this stage?
Yes, that is perfectly normal.
And this is where the raw syrup is crystallized.
Incredible.
To see it like this after all these years.